Hey, Mario Rodriguez here. We're going to be doing free comic book day, and this time instead of one, we're going to go to two stores. We're going to start off here at Comic World. We don't go here too often, so let's check it out and see what's inside. This store today has everything at 25% off, and the two main books I'm looking for is one based on Ninja Turtles going to Dimension X, and one based on Street Fighter, where I guess Rainbow Mika is going to go against Japanese wrestlers who may or may not be based on actual Japanese wrestlers. I don't know, but let's find out. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so here's the haul for this year's free comic book day. As you can see, it's quite a haul because I went to two comic book stores, so it's always cool. So here I got Legend of Zelda, The Twilight Princess. I do believe it's a manga, not your typical American comic book, but I'll find out more about that later. And then for Street Fighter V, I did get the wrestling special I wanted that has Rainbow Mika, and I think her tag team partner's name is Nadeshiko, and whoever this is, going up against whoever they are. But yeah, I am going to blog about this. You can check the blog of Epic Randomness in a day or so, as I will be reviewing this. And then we got Guardians of the Galaxy with whatever's going on here. And I guess the Defenders are going to be in it, so yeah, we'll check that out. And I got another copy there from my friend, that's why you're seeing two of them. And she's also getting the DC Superhero Girl. She's a big fan of the designs and just how cute the characters are going through school and all that stuff. And also for her, I'm getting Lady Mechanica. I don't know what it's about, but the cover looks cool, and, well, it's free, so I'm sure she'll appreciate it. And then we also have Rebirth Wonder Woman. The New 52 is now over. We got this Rebirth thing. It's like a whole reboot. I'm not 100% sure if it's a complete reboot. I think some of the characters might still have a couple of memories of some of the big events during the New 52. So I got this because, again, it's free. Wonder Woman is cool. And also to find out what's going on, like what's different with Wonder Woman now. What's the Rebirth version of Wonder Woman like? And then we got the Ninja Turtles one. The whole prelude to the Dimension X thing. And the cool thing about the Turtles is that their free comic book day books always have some kind of extra layer or like an extra little story that kind of ties into the main story of whatever's going on at the time. So, like, it's not too major so that, you know, if you miss this, you don't miss anything big. But it is kind of cool to, you know, have these little extra stories. And then we got Secret Empire. with Captain America that looks like Chris Evans here. I know the actor, but still it's kind of funny. And yeah, the whole thing, he's with Hydra, he's evil all along, blah 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 blah. But I am sure for all the haters out there that they'll do something. He's an evil clone, he's an imposter, he's brainwashed. They'll undo it somehow, probably in time for the next Avengers movie or something. I know they will. I'm not 100% sure. I think I heard that Marvel wanted all the comic book stores to have Hydra logos and having the people do the Hail Hydra thing to kind of have the whole thing about the Hydra is everywhere. They're everywhere. Anyone could be Hydra, that kind of thing. But no one really wanted to go for it because, well, Hydra is based on a certain group of real life individuals. And, I mean, even though it's fictitious, no one wanted to do that. And, we also got this Marvel free, all new, all different Marvel reading chronology thing, which is kind of helpful because you go to the stores and you want to buy a graphic novel. Not all of them actually say Volume 1, Volume 2. They just have little subtitles like, in this case, Spider-Woman saying Baby Talk, or Civil War 2, or New Duds, or whatever. And you're probably wondering, well, which came first? I don't know. So this will help you to figure it out. And yeah, it's kind of cool because that way you can check out these cool new stories and just keep track of what's going on and everything. And as for the normal comic books, all I got was mostly Ninja Turtles and Civil War 2. Some of the stuff I kind of fell behind on. I really haven't gone to the comic book store in a while. But what really caught my eye was this. Tekken Comics. And I'm really lucky that I got number 1 because usually by the time I find out about this, it's always like issue 5 or 6. I'm like, oh man, when were these books out? So I got super lucky. I was able to get Tekken, the first issue. And yes, you can bet I'll be blogging about this too. I'm so curious what's this going to be about. And that concludes this edition of Free Comic Book Day 2017. Another thing I want to say is that Land Moore, on his part of the world, also did the kind of comic book run. Of course, he had more options of different comic book stores to go through. But one thing I found out is that the comic book store I used to go to every day, every Wednesday, Velvet Underground, moved its location, so now somewhere else. And the other comic book store, it was called Hell Pop Comics. That was in one of the buildings. Whenever you see our older First Friday videos, it's closed. It's just gone. Or they're moving locations, but they're not telling anyone where they're moving to, so it's kind of a shame. I am glad that I got a chance to check it out that last time whenever I went to visit Johnny and the gang. But, yeah, what can I say? I really want to do this again. Next time we have, I think, the Halloween Comic Fest thing. I want to try again to go to both comic book stores and get a bigger haul and see what's going on. But till then, see you next time.